Good day, Lesiba Mothupi speaking here, and thank you so much for joining on this channel because I'll be helping you on the power of written goals. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this. If let's say you're about to buy a property, you're on a journey to buying a property, and you've got an agent that's helping you out on the purchase. What happens is that the agent drafts out a contract, and then what you do is that you'll read the contract, accept it, and then sign on it. That signature will be a form of commitment to whatever that's being said there. So that's what I'll be helping you guys to be able to do on this day, to be able to have a commitment towards your goals. Né? That's why we are going to do what we're going to be able to plan on, right? How we're gonna write down the goals, and then plan on also putting down a signature to have that sense of commitment towards our goals. So even if you don't achieve it, just as you won't be able to achieve the payment of the contract, if you don't achieve this goal, you'll be holding yourself accountable for that, isn't it? So if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the button because I'll be sharing a lot of value with you guys that you can take home and be able to impact the one next to you. So now, before I just waste time on that, let me just tell you guys about the 20-second technique. Né? So how it works is that you've got a project that you want to work on, or maybe homework, or maybe you want to study your charts or something, and you're not in the mood to do that. You know you've got to do that, but then you're not in the mood to do it. It's a very important. It has a deadline or something. So what you do is that you tell yourself, okay, for just 20 seconds, let me put my full focus and attention on the specific project. Let me just see what will happen afterwards. 20 seconds, then there is. Take out your stuff, your book, whatever it is, the project, or I don't know, laptop, whatever. You just take it and then be there, and then be in the mood to work on the specific project. Né? And then for just commit to 20 seconds only, just 20 seconds, and see what happens afterwards. Because what it does is that it gets you in the mood. Because if you see, most people have perfect goals and everything, but then they just can't start. The starting is the biggest fear for them. To just start is something they can't overcome. It's a very big obstacle for them. So what it does is that it helps you be able to start on any given project. If you have to wash the dishes, be like, okay, let me just go wash 20 seconds and I'm going to continue watching TV. 20 seconds when you just start washing, you're going to be in the mood to washing, be like, I want to finish. You're going to be able to finish. So that it is the 20-second technique. So yeah, so today I'm recording myself, so I keep on pressing pause and play just to make sure that it's going accordingly. But yeah, before you get lost, so like what happens is that with goal setting, what you should do is that you should write down goals that will be pulling you towards the target instead of you pushing yourself. You need goals that every morning when you wake up, you be like, I want to work, I want to do this, so that you can be able to just keep on moving forward. I like just putting a goal that won't even motivate you to wake up. That sucks, doesn't it? So if you know that you want a big house, you need to move your family into a big house or something like that. Don't just write down something like, oh, I need a 2-bedroom house up until I get this. Like it won't motivate you because you'll be waking up knowing that I'm gonna get a 2-bedroom house. It's not or why should I even work too much to get this type of a house? But then it's something that it's worth it. It's worth the hassle. So you know that when you wake up in the morning, you know, okay, I'm gonna get what I want. So if I don't do this, I won't get what I want. So if I do this, I'm gonna get what I want. Let me do this. Let me focus on this. That's how like that's the advantage of putting down goals that really do give you that burning desire to achieve. That's what you need. You need to work on that. So like yeah, let's dive in more on the specific topic that we speak about, the power of written goals. Okay, so you've got it there. You need to have a strong why. You need to have a strong why, because if you don't have a strong why, you won't even get any motivation to push you to get towards your goal. Like something like if you need to make 100,000 rands a month, you know you need to make 100,000 rands a month, but then your why is something like I need to blow it in clubs, or I just need to just throw or squander the money. I don't know how important that is to you. Unlike seeing something like, okay, I don't want to make $100,000 100,000 rands a month or something. I'll be able to take my younger brother or whatever to private school, and I'll be able to take care of mama. I'll be able to do all these things. So that will be giving every morning when you wake up, you know that okay, no, I'm waking up for it. I've got a purpose that I need to accomplish. So whatever that's happening, I'll just keep on moving forward. Just like one of the wisest men that I know, one of the greatest mentors that I've ever had is Anthony Robbins. He said something like, whatever that you hold on a consistent basis, you will experience. Meaning that whatever that you have in your mind consistently, you will end up experiencing that in reality. So you guys need to take that and just analyze it and think about what you put into your mind. Think about the thoughts that you have. Okay, I hope you're not just sitting there and watching, but then you're actually taking notes, because this will be able to help you turn your dreams into goals and your goals into reality. So please do take this important if it means that much to you. So what I'll be sharing now to you guys is the power of reverse engineer. What it helps with is that you need to be specific on your goals, meaning that if your target is to make 100,000 rands a month, that's your target, and you've got a product that you're selling, you can break it down into smaller pieces. Like Tell that, okay, in a year's time I want to start making 100,000 rands a month. That means I have to make, in a month's time I need to work on the specific goal. I need to be able to push this many products. I need to be able to work on approaching these many clients, and then break it down into weekly goals. In a week I need to maybe make 10 calls. I need to maybe see close, let's say, make 2 deals or something, and break it down into daily goals. And in a day I need to make 2 or 3 calls a day. I need to be able to at least get a I don't know, something like that. Be able to break it down from yearly to daily goals, because it helps you, and then you're able to see that, okay, no, if I don't, if it's a week's time and you know you have to close 3 clients or 2 clients a week, and you know a week went by and then you can't close 3 clients, it'll affect the bigger picture of this. Can you see it in the longer run? You know, in a year's time, I didn't fulfill my weekly goal. How will I ever make 100,000 rands a month if I can't even make what 6,000 rands in a week or something like that? So this will really help you out a lot if you've got a big goal, but then you need to, let's say you've got a big goal and it's scaring you a bit. It's like, oh, that's a big target, how am I going to get there? It'll help you be able to just take it in smaller steps, and then in a year's time you'll be able to be like, wow, I made it, I'm here, I'm making this specific money a month, or I'm living in this specific big house, or I'm like, you've got a goal that means a lot to you. So it's you need to be serious on it. That's what you need to do. You need to be serious on that specific goal, and not just have it as a long-term goal, but then break it down into smaller pieces, so you know that if you don't work on it today, it affects tomorrow. Okay, now, so with goal setting, you need to focus on 4 areas of your life, which is the health, personal, finance, and contribution. You need to focus on these areas because they play a major role in your life. Meaning that with the health, you need to make sure that your mind is on the right path, né? And you need to make sure that even your body, you're eating the right food, or you're going to the gym, you're healthy, you as a person, your character is healthy, so your confidence can also be on a different level. And the second is your personal, meaning that it can be a material goal or something like, if I achieve this specific goal, I'll take a vacation to this specific place, or maybe I'll buy myself this specific car, something like that, a personal goal that you can have. And you can also take a look at finance. You need it's also an important goal, because like you need to also be on the lookout as something like, okay, I need to, let's say you want to make 100,000 rands a month in the next few years. That's a goal that you've got, isn't it? And you know that, okay, if I achieve this goal, it's going to help me on this specific things. It's something that you need to look at as a person. But it can, instead of just being on making that specific amount of money, it can also be something like, okay, I'm making this much money monthly, I'm making this much money monthly, and I need to manage it. So how am I going to work on the goals to make sure that my finances are up to date? And if you have something that you pay monthly, how do you pay on it? How do you focus on it and stuff? And contribution, what you work with is that with contribution you work on giving back to the community, meaning that if you achieved one of your goals, you work on, okay, I'm going to give back the specific amount of money. Or if you've got some type of knowledge, can be like, I'm going to give back the knowledge to the nation, or to the community on this specific thing. So it's the contribution goal. You need to take care of 4 important areas of your life, which is the health, personal, finance, and contribution. I believe you've got it. I need to start making quick because I can see it's getting darker out here. But there you've got the 4 personal goals. You've got the 4 goals that you need to work on. And I want you guys to practice something named the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, meaning that instead of trying to achieve each and every goal at once, practice on what is that one goal that I can achieve that will make 80% of my goals almost become into a reality. Meaning that if it's a financial goal, you know that if I make 100,000 rands a month, I'm going to be able to go to the specific place, and I'll be able to give back to the church on the specific giving back on the goal contribution goal, and I'll be able to pay for the gym membership. I don't know, something like that, né? Or if it's, let's say, you have a product that you're selling or something, or a service, you can be like, okay, if I'm able to contribute on as much people as possible, I'll be able, get my health in a positive manner, because I'll be able to read books and all of that, and it'll get my finances in order, and it'll also be able to help me with the personal goal that I've got. I'll be able to take this trip after I've managed to maybe save 100 people or something like that. So you need to also focus on that 80-20 rule, meaning that 20, you just put in 20% of the effort that will give you 80% of the rewards. I believe that you got a lot of value from that. So what I'll be doing now is that we'll be diving on the last part of the goal setting, the last very valuable part. I need you guys to, if you have a notebook on you, please have 2 notebooks, because this will be very, very, very valuable. I want us to wrap this up, and I want to leave you with just 4 simple steps that I need you to follow, which is you need to set the goal, you need to set it, you need to see it before you accomplish it. You need to live that goal, you need to live the goal, and most important, you need to share it. You need to share that goal. Meaning that would set down the goal. Even when you wake up, you know that you're on a mission, you have a purpose to fulfill. And with seeing it, you need to see it before you get it. Meaning that what I liked saying in my early days of the hustle, I like saying something like, if you can see it in your mind and you can feel it in your heart, you can have it in your hands. So you need to see it. And what you can do with living it is that you need to live that goal, meaning that if you want to gain your confidence, live that character of having that confidence. If you want to become a millionaire, if your goal is to become a millionaire, be a millionaire before you even become a millionaire. Like, just be like, yeah, I am one. Then next thing, it will just start to manifest into your life. And what I'm sharing it, what you can do is that when you share your goal, is that you even have that ability to, that, let's say if you share it with your loved one or something, you have that ability to, they'll hold you accountable to it, meaning that they'll be like, okay, you told me last month that you're gonna accomplish this specific goal, but you didn't, and then you're gonna start feeling like, okay, I'm not serious about my goal. I need to focus more on my goals. Do you see it? Like, now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna share with you guys 2 of my goals, which is on Instagram. I'm aiming in the first quarter of 2019. I'll be hitting 10,000 likes. So what you can do is that if you want to see my goal come into your reality, you can click on the link below and then visit my page and then just give me a follow. But that's what I'll be hitting. It's my goal, and I want to impact a lot of people on YouTube. So I'll be hitting 1,000. I'll be hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in the first quarter of 2019. Okay, those are 2 of my goals that I've just shared now with you, and I'm even taking it to a bigger picture, because instead of sharing it with my lady or my family member or something, I'm sharing it with the whole world. So that's you guys are holding me accountable to that. So before I shut this down, is that I want to leave you guys with one simple thought: where energy goes, attention flows, and then the results start to show. Did you get that? Where energy goes, attention flows, and then the results start to show. So do think about that. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Lesiba Mothupi.